Hello and welcome to this Qigong practice. Today we're going to play with some movements that are good for the spine. I mean, almost everything in Qigong is good for your spine, but we're going to pay it a little extra attention today. And we're also going to do a really fun move, some dragon energy that is great for longevity. So let's begin. And as always, please honor what works for your body. If I do a movement that doesn't work for you, please modify it or skip it altogether. You can always come back to breathing. So we're going to be breathing anyway, but specifically come back to deep belly breathing. So we place our hands over our bellies, our lower dantian, and we're going to be nose breathing throughout the practice unless specified otherwise. So as we inhale through the nose, the belly expands into the hands. As we exhale, the belly falls gently back towards the spine. Inhale, expand the belly. Exhale, belly gently falls back towards the spine. And continuing at a pace that works for you. And let's look at our stance while we're breathing. Generally, our legs are about shoulder width apart. We want soft knees. Soft tailbone too. Imagine your tailbone is dropping down into the earth. And then the crown of your head, that spiral point, imagine there is a string attached to it, pulling you up to the sky. Just lengthening your spine a little bit, your chin tucks a little bit, and your shoulders soften back and down. Just feel your shoulder blades relax at the back. Beautiful. Let's release the arms down to the sides. And a lot of our movements are from our center, from our core, from our hips and our waist. So we're going to turn on the hips and the waist, letting the arms knock across the body, getting some chi, life energy activated here. We want our feet firmly planted, being gentle with the knees, turning from the waist. We're activating our kidneys at the low back, giving yourself a little shot of an adrenaline as your adrenal glands sit on top of your kidneys. And then we're going to take a light fist and knock just below the collarbone, activating our lung points. Great for the immune system. And then we're going to open the hand slightly cupped and slap up over the shoulder. Palm getting the top of the shoulder, fingers getting the upper back. No organs here, but definitely energy meridians that travel up into and around the head. This is said to be great for clarity of thinking. And it just feels good. Well, a lot of us hold tightness and tension in our shoulders, myself included, definitely. And I'm always like, oh, this feels good. Okay, back down to the chest, just below the collarbone. And then back down to the waist and the low back. And then cease knocking and let your arms gently swing. Spread your fingers. Beautiful. Lovely. All right, let's get our spine warmed up with spinal cord breathing. So we bring our arms up, kind of like a cactus. Drop the shoulders down, drop the shoulder blades down at the back. Look up if that's okay for your neck. And we inhale. And as we exhale, we come forward and down. Forearms come towards each other. We're tucking the chin and the tailbone and curving through the spine. We inhale up, exhale as we come down. So we're focusing on tucking the chin and the tailbone and curving through the spine as we come down. One thing we're not doing, what sometimes people do, so I'll just show you this here. We're not bending into like a squat. A lot of people want to bend their knees further as we do this, and this is pretty much an upper body movement with softness in the knees, but they're staying fairly static. All right, now when we come down, turn to your right. We're going to come up here. And then we turn to the center to exhale down. Then we turn to the left. We inhale up, turn to the center, exhale down. We'll continue this pattern. Feeling your side ribs opening up the side of the spine. Let's do one more to each side. Last one right here. We'll stay up, turn to the center, flow our arms down. Beautiful. Feel that already. Now we're just going to start to shift the weight from side to side. And we're just going to let go of the neck. Just relax the neck. Let the head loose. Let the head be loose. And we're shifting from side to side. Just let the arms hang. And this is called dog wags the tail. We're opening up the sides of our body and just feel yourself letting go. Let go of control here. All right, let's slow this down. Beautiful. Come to stillness. Now we're going to bend the knees even further. So have a nice bend in the knees, and they're going to stay in this position. We don't straighten them throughout this movement. So we're going to bring our arms up, and we're going to reach slowly, one arm up at a time. This is called picking cherries. So imagine you're picking cherries, or you could pick your favorite fruit. I pick my favorite fruit to pick off the tree, and that is chocolate. I know. I was going to say chocolate doesn't grow in trees, but actually the cacao bean does grow, obviously, on, I guess, yeah, it is like a tree. I was going to say I have seen it when I was in Bali, and we got to eat. Oh my gosh, it was so cool. We got to eat the cacao right out of the pods, and it was not sweet, but was it, that really, if you've ever had cacao, you know it's not sweet, but oh, is it ever delicious? Oh, feel that nice stretch in the low spine. Let's do one more to each side. Beautiful. Let's release that down. And we're going to spread the feathers. Palms out and down to the sides. Bring your ear over towards the shoulder. Hold this for a few breaths. Feel that nice stretch. Now, where I mentioned we're nose breathing throughout the practice, when we have tightness and tension in the muscles, and particularly lots of us in our neck and shoulders, we can do mouth exhales and just blow it out. So we're going to start to roll the head. So roll the head back, chin comes up a bit. Then roll the head forward. So we inhale. And then exhale as we roll the chin down towards the shoulder. And if you have tightness, just blow that tightness out of the muscles. Beautiful. This time we're going to roll our chin down to our chest, and we're going to roll our head over to the opposite shoulder. I have to watch myself. Sometimes I'll catch myself leaning, which we don't want to do. We want to have our weight nicely centered, and we're just gently moving the head, bringing it over towards the shoulder. And again, we'll inhale, roll the head back, looking up, and then shoulder comes down towards, or neck, sorry, chin comes down towards the shoulder. Last one, roll the chin down to the chest. Give your arms a little shake. Fantastic. Awesome. Now we're going to go into our dragon movement. We're going to go into swimming dragon. So we're going to do the closed leg version. There's different versions of this that can be done. So legs closer together. This is the movement that my teacher Lee Holden was taught by a 106-year-old woman in China. So if they say it's good for longevity, I'm going to say it's good for longevity. All right, hands come together in front of the heart. Legs together, and we bend through the knees, and hands come to the right, head looks to the left. Hands come through center to the left, head looks right. And we're going to go back and forth. Hands roughly in front of the heart, pressing the palms together as we go back and forth. Bending through the knees. Hips are going back and forth. Feel the nice side stretch or in the spine. Now we're going to start to bring the hands a little lower. So now the fingers are going to point out, and we're going to be roughly in front of the solar plexus, fingers pointing forward. Continuing this back and forth motion and continuing to breathe. Now our fingers are going to come down, point down. And back and forth, almost like you're swishing the dragon's tail here, but nice and slow. Back and forth. Honoring whatever works for your body, particularly your knees when you're in this movement. Then we're going to start to come back up. Fingers face forward. We're in front of the solar plexus again. Then fingers face up in front of the heart. All right, we're going to pause in front of the heart, and we're going to go into the second portion of this swimming dragon movement. And it's almost like a bit of a freestyle. We're turning from the hips and the waist, and upper torso gets to be moving here too. You're getting a good leg workout with the bent knees. And you're swimming your dragon. You can go side to side, up a little, go back down. You can come right down if that's okay for you. Coming back up. And up above in front of the face. And then we're going to be coming up higher, all the way above the head. And then we're going to pause, reach those fingers up, squeeze the legs, squeeze the buttock, and come up onto the toes, up onto your bubbling springs. The point that roughly center in the balls of the feet, that's called the kidney 1 point, also called the bubbling springs. And come back down, hands to the heart. And we're going to add on to this movement a bit. And it's like we're gathering our chi. So bring your hands over to the right side, almost not putting your head on your hand, but almost as if, you make that little sleeping sign, like I'm going to bed now. Kind of like, it's just like that. So your hands are here, and then we circle them out around and back in front of the heart. So yeah, it's just like you're gathering something, and we're gathering our chi, our life energy. So come to the right again, gather your chi, bring it into the heart. One more time, gather your chi into your heart. And now we're going to do the movement like we did at the beginning of the swimming dragon, but we're going to just do one to each center, the heart, the solar plexus, and the lower down in front of, roughly in front of the lower dantian down here. So we're going to do one at the heart, one at the solar plexus, one with the fingers face down. So here we go, bend through the knees. So we come through here, then fingers point forward. We come through the solar plexus, then fingers point down. We come across, then back to the solar plexus, fingers face forward, then fingers up at the heart. We come back through and come back to the heart. Now we're going to gather chi to the other side, to the left. So bring the hands over, your head comes over here a bit, and we circle around, gathering that chi to the heart. 2 more times. Gather the chi. Last one. Bring it in. And we do the same thing here, one at each level. So we're coming through the heart here, fingers forward at solar plexus, fingers down here. Do that dragon tail. Fingers forward again, solar plexus, fingers back through the heart. Let's come back to the heart and pause. And we'll go into the second portion, swimming our dragon, that freestyle. Doing what works for you here. Play with it, playing with your dragon. I'm going to start to come up roughly in front of the face. And then we're going to come up a little higher above the head, then all the way up. And then we pause, fingers point up. We're going to come up on the toes again, squeeze the legs, squeeze the buttocks. And then we come back down, hands to the heart. And from here, we're going to go into the arrow. So your hands are together here at the heart. We're keeping our legs together. What we want to do is interlock all our fingers except for our index finger. So interlock your fingers like this. Index finger stays pointing up. And we're going to reach up, gentle back bend. Squeeze the legs and the buttocks. Come up. Now we're going to come down in a bit of a squat. So the hands come behind the head. We bend the knees and we come down. Then we come back up, reach up and back, squeeze the legs, squeeze the buttocks. Squatting again. Exhale as we come down. Inhale as we come up. The last one here. Coming up, float the arms down to the sides, and now bending the knees, we're going to come over into a forward fold. Upper body coming onto the thighs. Feel that nice stretch in the backs of the legs. Now we're going to interlock the fingers with the palms face up. We're going to come up nice and slow. We're going to come up into a stretch. So turn the hands around, palms face up. Reach up, come up. Now we're going to come over to the left. Nice side stretch. Come up. Nice side stretch. Side bend. Come up. Arms float out. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let's come into a little wider stance. Awesome. And before we go into our next movement, let's connect the thumb to all four fingers. Arms out to the side. So this is the opposite version of, we did spread the feathers earlier where we were like this. Now we're turning our hands over, connecting the thumb to all four fingers. Curl the wrists in towards you. Bring your head over towards the shoulder. We're stretching the opposite lines of tension from what we did earlier. And slowly start to roll your head up and back. And then the chin comes forward. We exhale down. Remember, you can blow that tightness out. One more. Roll the chin down to the chest. Roll the ear over to the opposite shoulder. And then we slowly roll the head up and back, and then forward. Beautiful. Last one here. Roll the chin down to the chest. Release the arms. Wow, that's awesome. All right. Now let's get our tiger claws going. We're going to clear out any stagnant energy. Come up, and then we come down. And then come up. It's like we're clawing out any stagnant energy. And then we come down and send it to the earth for composting. And we are mouth exhaling on the way down, getting rid of that chi we don't need, that's not serving us. Clearing out old stagnant energy to make room for new, fresh energy. One more. Come up, cross your arms. You got to have your tiger claws here. And you got to complete the move with your best tiger growl. And so my tiger growls are never that good, and I can't hear you, so let it rip. Fantastic. All right, let's shake it out. Start to shake hands, wrists, elbows, shoulders, bouncing into the heels. They can come off the floor or stay on the floor. And let's inhale through the nose and mouth exhale with a big sigh. That's the heart sound. One more. Beautiful. Just take a moment, notice how you feel. You might feel some buzzing and tingling in your fingers. And bringing your hands around in front. So we're going to raise the hands up, palms face towards the lungs. We come out and up. Feel that nice stretch through the ribs in the spine, and then we come back down. We're pausing the breath at the bottom and the top. So we inhale as we come up. Pause the breath. And then we exhale as we come down. Okay, next time we come up, we're going to pause. And what we're going to do, hold up, hold your right hand up, left hand comes down to face towards the earth. Right palm's facing up towards the sky or the heavens. This is between heaven and earth. You can do a gentle side bend here. Come back up. We're going to change the hands. Left palm facing up towards the heavens, right hand facing down towards the earth. Let's come up to straight. We're going to switch hands. Back up again, and we're going to pause on this one. Now we're going to turn the hands around. Bring the left hand down towards the right. Right in front of the belly, the lower dantian. Lower, so your dantian translates into elixir field. So we're going to turn. You might feel some energy buzzing and tingling in your hands. That's perfectly normal. And if you don't, that's fine too. So we're going to turn our chi ball here 3 times. So once, twice, 3 times. Now your right hand is on top. We're going to lift it up between heaven and earth. Right palm now faces down, left up. We're going to bring that hand back down. And we're going to turn our chi ball again 3 times. Once, twice, 3 times. Lift that hand up. And bring it back down. Turn your chi ball. Lift that hand up. Palms face away from each other. Coming back down. Turn your chi ball. Now the left hand is on top. Up. Gathering your chi from heaven and earth. Bringing it back down. Up. Gather your chi from heaven and earth. Back down. Turn your chi ball 3 times. Last time, left coming up. Bring it back down. Feel that chi. Imagine that chi is being stirred in and bringing it into your belly. And bring your hands facing towards each other. Further away from each other. Together, not touching. Just play with your chi ball. Hold our hands here. You may feel some buzzing and tingling. Beautiful. Bring your arms down to the sides. Let's inhale up. Any excess energy down into the belly. Place our hands over our belly this time. Bringing our feet together. Stirring in all that chi. That beautiful life force energy that you've just cultivated in your practice. And bring your hands to stillness. Notice how you feel. Beautiful. Well, I feel both more calm and more energized at the same time. Beautiful. Thank you so much for joining me for this practice today. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye for now.